Hello everyone, let's start our history chapter 9, Vital Villages, Thriving Town. So today our topic about Arikamedu archaeological site. Fine. So as you can see on your everyone, please open your page number 113 in your book. Chapter 11. Everyone open your chapter 11. New empires and kingdom. In this chapter, open your map number 7, showing important city and kingdom. You can see in the Tamil Nadu region, Arikamedu fort. Okay, I will show you. Arikamedu, you can see on this map. Everyone, please mark. Arikamedu. Okay, so Arikamedu, where it is near Puducherry, is an important archaeological site. It was excavated in the 1940s by the British archaeologist Sir Mortimer Wheeler. So Arikamedu क्या है, was a coastal trading center. As you can see, it is located at coastal site, trading center, major port. So it was a very important for bead making center. It was prosperous settlement and owed its prosperity to thriving trade with the Roman Empire. Okay, they have this site great relationship with the Roman Empire. Textile means cotton, beads, semi-precious stones, and glass bell bangles were the major export from the port. The imports including wine and olive oil. So that is why there is a evidence of uh, amphor jar found on this in this site. So let's see the picture, which kind of pots these. You can see in this picture this kind of pottery found in this site. So you can see tall double-handled jar. Double-handled jar these are, and these were used for contained liquid and such as wine and oil. Okay. And the next one is you can see stamped red glazed pottery known as Argentine ware, which was named after a city in Italy. How these were made? These was made by pressing wet clay into stamped mold. ढांचे में एक सांचे में वेट क्ले को प्रेस किया जाता था, जिससे ये शेप आ जाती थी और ये फिगर्स बन जाते थे. There was yet another kind of pottery which was made locally through Roman design were used. Like and the Roman design were used, like the Roman lamps, glassware, jams have also been found at this site by archaeologists. The Roman pottery, jar and vessel and gold coin have been found um, here. It may have been a warehouse where the goods coming from Rome and other places are stored. So this is the fortified area. Okay. Now also one small tank also found here in at this site, which was probably used for dyeing wet, used for dye cloth, and there is a plenty of evidence for making beads and semi-precious stone and glass. They need a for dyeing the cloth. They need a big tank, so that is why the small tank they found built over there, and it was found by archaeologists. Now let's understand the case study of this building, Roman building. This is one of the oldest city of the Europe. Rome was the oldest city of Europe, which was developed the same time as a city in the Ganga Valley. When the Ganga Valley uh, developed, same time Rome was developed. Rome was the capital of largest empire, one that spread across Europe, North Africa and West Asia. Augustus, underline, one of the most important emperor who ruled about 2000 years ago and said that Rome as a city of bricks and made it into city of marble. He and the later ruler built temples and palaces in Rome. Here you can see the picture of aqueduct. They also built huge amphitheater. Like you people visit theater for watching movie. That time the in Rome the emperor built the huge amphitheater, and it was used it was an open sitting area. It was used for the like the where the citizen could watch all kind of show, and the public bath which separate men and women timing, separate timing for men and women, and where the people met and relax. So this building used for entertainment. Huge aqueduct channel of supply water were built to bring water to the city for bath, fountain and toilets. Now, this is the story of Rome. I hope this chapter understood by all.